When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Pitt lined up for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Boston College's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Finds his tight end. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Pittsburgh's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get...
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Wants to go up top on first down. Safe completion on the screen. Looking for room at the 30. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. This defense, its head is spinning. They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just keeps slinging it. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Good timing on the quick out. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. You always hear run the route deep enough to get the first down, but if you don't, you better fight your way there, and he did.
Yeah, Yeah, nice job. And listen, catch the football, understand 4th and short, the situation, and then go get that first down. Don't dilly-dally. Don't try to make a home run play. Get past the sticks. Nice job of understanding that situation.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Toss sweep right. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air, running into the open space. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. A first down for the offense. Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's take an overall view of Boston College. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Finishes the run with the slide.
Man, now and if this offense could go back, they'd be like, throw it away. You know, don't take the sack earlier in the downs because the scramble now puts you in a good 4th down situation. Interested to see what this offense does, but they got to stay away from those negative plays.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Turner. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He fires to the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Under fire. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think just...
Wide open spaces. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
This is an offense that prides themselves on the ability to run the football, right? They trust those big bodies up front, and on 4th and 1, there was no question. They were going to go for it, they were going to hand it off, and they get the first down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. This drive. They'll run the toss. He's in open space downfield. He's loose. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Turner. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. The AT unit on the field.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give to the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's first and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's second and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Let's it fly. On target to the left. He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. He caught it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And the Golden Eagles have it in scoring position on first and goal. They're going to run it. Moving toward the end zone, and fumble! Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on third and... Touchdown, Boston College! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This sophomore behind center has been surgical in his performance. He's been turnover-free. They're moving the ball up and down the field. A really mature performance. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Under fire. And that defense gets through him, and down he goes at the 9.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback into sack on second down, and now put him in a 3rd and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Takes a hit as he fires.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Harris. He was able to pick up a few, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down at the 41. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? All wideouts, no backs. They'll start this drive with a pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They get to him as he throws. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go-backs. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're...
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They just keep firing. Unloads it left. He makes the catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Barney. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Rushes on him. Looking to get in. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
His drive will open from the 15. Going right to work up top. Got a man, it's Johnson. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the right. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forced.
Turning it on! Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And how about the offense, man? You run a little play action. I can just tell you, third and long, as a pass rusher, I'm going to get the quarterback. I don't care about the play action. I'm not biting on it, and neither did the defense.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Timeout called by the offense, and now... just have one remaining in the half. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep for the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Release to the back. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands. It's Barney. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, it's picked off. They'll make the stop on the return at the 38-yard line as this defense records an interception. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Harris. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd and goal for this offense. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. On the move. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. 4th down coming right on the doorstep. Any thought to kicking this one?
No thought whatsoever. Absolutely none. We got to go for this.
Wait, yes or no?
No.
Touchdown, Boston College. And here they come almost all the way back.
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The offense changing the play. They'll give it to him again. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I don't blame the quarterback for taking that shot either, man. He's cooked up with this guy twice today for scores. Give him another try. They just couldn't get on the same page on that.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and ball. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Barney. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the 2nd half now. He's already made plays. I know.
Turning on the Jets. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Fires to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Let's see what he can do with it. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That's reeled in. It's Turner.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Takes a shot. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Catch in the middle, it's Bryant. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's second and long. Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Final play of the quarter coming. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. BC back to work after picking up the first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Wants to fire on second down. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown! Bust! And they take it in for 6 more points. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. And this sophomore behind center has been really impressive so far. The aerial attack has been precise. They put up big numbers. They put points on the board. It has just been superb. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Toss to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pulls it in. It's Barney. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here?
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Gets the return down to the 25-yard line, and a big turnover caused by this defense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Guys, let's talk about Boston College for a minute. He's been under pressure all season, and under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there, get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can, and then put my 2-minute offense together. There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ballgame.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. All the way down to the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Using the quick game. There he goes. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to fire. Finds his man down the middle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. With the catch, it's Johnson. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on third. Blasted as he lets it go. On target over the middle. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Lockwood. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The sure hands, it's Barney. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And after the short run, the clock hits 0, and we are all wrapped up here. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had